Hi, today we're going to build the Driod Jr. from the EV3 LEGO Mindstorms Education Essentials Kit. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a motor. And you will need a 5x7 frame. It's located here. So we have the 5x7 frame and the motor. So if you flip the motor over, you have a groove right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the 5 side and stick it in that groove. So that just snaps into place like that. Then we're going to take 2 of the blue colored pegs with the friction rods, and we are going to put those in with the long side going into these 2 holes, so 1 for each, so your short side is sticking out. Then we're going to set this piece aside for a minute. We're going to have another motor and 2 more of the blue pegs with the friction. So those are the longer blue pieces in your kit. And we're going to attach the other one. So this frame will help to get those pieces together so that they're nice and stable for our robotic build. And we're going to take the longer ends and those are going to go through these 2 holes here. So that's lined up into place. And then we're going to have 2 13 rods. 13 beams, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 11. I need 2 of these. And their motor's upside down so that our frame that we put into place is facing upward. On these pegs, counting in 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th circle, that's where this blue peg is going to go in. On the 4th and on the 6th, you're going to snap that right into place. And you're going to do 1 on each side. And then we'll need 4 more connection pegs with the friction, and this upside down in the it looks like we may have put this a little too far forward. Could be the angle of the picture. So in between where our previous two pegs were placed, and you can see those sticking out here, we are going to put one of our pegs with the shorter end in, and then all the way on this side. And I think I didn't want to use the 13 actually, so I'm going to switch those out. We wanted to use the 11. So that looks better. Much better, because then that's not going to interfere with our wheels. So we're going to do one in between the two blue on this side, and we're going to do one in between the two blue on the opposite side, and then on the last piece down here we're going to do one with the shorter end in and one with the shorter end in. Oh, I totally messed this up. Alright, hold on. Alright, so what we're going to do is we have those blue pegs in place and 4 in, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. I'm going to line this peg up with the 4th hole and this one up with the 6th hole. You do that for both sides. Then I'm going to, on the side in between the two pre-existing connections, I'm going to take the short end of my peg with my friction. I'm going to snap that into place. I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. And then on the first hole closest to where our motor gears are, we're going to put another friction rod in that end with the long end facing out, and then the same back here. So this is what we have at this point. Then we need 2 of the beams. That's 5 in length. And we will need 4 pegs with friction, the blue pegs with the friction. And we are going to take one of these, I'm going to line it up with those existing pegs with the friction on the long end and slide that into place so that it's flush with our 11 piece that we already have in place there. We're going to do the same to the other side. And then with our other pegs with the friction, we're going to take the shorter end and we're going to stick it from this end of the beam. We're going to count 2, and the shorter end is going to go in here, like that. And then we're going to do skip 1, so in the 4th one from this end of the beam, we're going to do another one. There, and we're going to do the same for the opposite side. So you might want to rotate that around. So that's the shorter end going in. So this is what you have at this point. Then we are going to take the red angular beam that measures 2 by 4, and we're going to need 2 of those red angular beams. And we need 2 13 beams. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start with the angular beams, and those are going to line up with the 2 facing upward and the 4 going this way, and in the corner you're going to line it up on your longer blue friction rod and snap that into place so that it's flush, like that. And then we're going to do the same to the opposite side. And then we're going to take our 13 beam and we're going to line that up just on these pegs on this side. Into place here. So that it looks like this. Then we will need 4 of the double cross block, 3 module. So that looks like you have a cross on each side, so that your axle can fit in, and then in the center there's our circle. So we need 4 of those. And then we need 8 of the connector pegs with friction axle. So those are the shorter blue pegs that are in the kit. So we have 8 of those. And what we are going to do is, one up from this side, we're going to stick one of these so that the axle piece is facing outward. And then we're going to skip a part in the center, and we're going to do another one so that the axle piece is facing outward. And then we're going to go up by our red piece up here, and in between these 2, so let's do it here. We're going to do one there, and do one. So it looks like that's lower. In. And then on this side we're going to do that same thing. So we're going to do one in between the 2 existing with the axle rod facing out. Another one further down. And then we're going to do the second one in from the beam on the bottom. And then right there. And then these double cross 3 modules will go on the end here. We need to rotate those axle rod pieces so that they fit into the 3 module. that in. So 2 on each side, going in the same way. Oh, that's not the right piece. So maybe one more. And then that's not going to snap into place. Next, we're going to need 4 of the gray connector pegs, the 2 module ones. And these are going to go into those circles of the 2 T axle rods that are placed. So we have those set in, so 2 on this side and 2 over there. So we're going to put 4 tubes on each of the gray connector pegs. And we are going to take this 5x7 module frame, and that is going to go right here. So 5x7 module frame is going right in between the 2 motor wheels. Okay, next we're going to need 2 of the connector pegs with the friction. 2 of those. And we are going to put the long end in the 3rd hole from this side. And that's going to secure the frame we just stuck in place. And we're going to do the same to the opposite side. Now that's locked in nicely. We will need 2 more, and this time we're going to put the short side of the connection peg into the circle closest to our motor. On each side. So it should look like that at this point. And then we are going to get the medium-sized motor, which looks like this, and that is going to go onto this side here. So we're going to line up those pegs and slide that medium motor on. And actually it's going to position itself onto our frame in the middle here. Looks like. And our two red pegs and our two blue pegs are going to help us to secure that into place. So we're going to do two blue on this side